And let me tell you, the Who were really wild. They destroyed their sets, they destroyed their hotel rooms, they destroyed their own eardrums as the world's loudest rock and roll band. And they also left a legacy of extraordinary music, including the rock opera Tommy, a legacy in no small part due to the amazing voice of their lead singer. Please welcome Mr. Roger Daltrey. Long time no see, Rog. Come on in. Yeah. Hello. Chris Isaak, Roger Daltrey.
Yeah, good to see you again.
Gee, this is 8 million cows died for this interview, by the way.
This is a bit much, isn't it?
What?
Very flash, isn't it?
What? You're just jealous, aren't you?
Well, got the old Doc Martens, mate.
Yes. Good stomping boots.
That's right, give you the bounce.
I don't want to get in a fight with you. Actually, we got two fighters here, really, haven't we?
No.
Didn't you always used to thump Pete Townsend?
No.
Oh, right.
I plead the fifth.
Oh, right.
He used to thump me.
Yeah, right.
That's why my nose goes this way.
His nose goes that way, yeah. Now, you're coming back with The Who in October. What's the lineup?
It's John Entwistle, our bass player.
Yep.
We haven't been able to get Keith back, unfortunately.
No.
But...
are you trying?
I miss him every day, though. I mean, bless him.
Yeah.
But we got Zach Starkey on the drums, who's Ringo Starr's son, who was taught to drum by Keith Moon, so that's interesting.
Not by his dad?
No. His dad wasn't in the house much in those days.
Right.
He was busily doing things elsewhere. And I've got Pete Townshend's young brother, Simon.
Right.
So it's a really good band.
So, yeah, as you already know, Simon Townsend means something else in this country, but not to worry about.
Oh, does it? What does it mean?
It means the guy that goes, a lot.
Oh,
yes, not to worry
well,
about.
he does that, actually. Yeah.
Oh, good.
He's maybe the same guy.
Is it going to be...
Does he sing?
No, I don't think it's the same guy. I really don't.
Yeah.
I really don't. Unless he has a large dead dog next to him.
Oh. No, this one's married.
You're going to go away thinking, what the hell was the last dead dog about? Now, is it going to be like the Who of old? And you know what I'm referring to here. We've got a bit of footage. This is the Who at their peak. There we go.
Oh, yes.
Now, I really feel sorry for the roadie just about here, actually. Now, I reckon you're upset because someone made you wear that poncho, Roger.
It was a bedspread, actually.
Oh, really? From a hotel room that Keith trashed?
It was. It was the bedspread from the motel up the road.
So is that what... Are you still doing that?
No, I can't afford to.
Really?
No, we nearly went broke doing that.
I was going to ask, you must have ended up in the red many times.
We were very much in the red, and then Tommy came along and it put everything in the black, fortunately. Now,
speaking of Tommy, the first time Pete Townsend ran this idea past you, like, it's great, Rog, I've got this whole rock opera about a deaf, dumb and blind pinball player. Yeah, right.
Yeah, Pete, great, yeah.
A lot of people would have laughed that out of the room, I think.
Yeah, including us at the time. No, I mean... It seemed so bizarre, but it was so off the wall. It was just the kind of thing that might work.
Yeah.
And it did.
It's a crazy idea, but it might just work.
Yes, that's right, one of those.
Chris, have you ever trashed anything?
No, I was just thinking I'm never going to lend guitar. I'm not going to lend guitars, you know.
What's that?
I'm not going to lend any guitars tonight, I know that.
Oh, please, just one, just for old time's sake.
No, I don't think
I
so.
used to break microphones, Chris, don't worry.
Breaking mics, too. There you go.
I'm looking forward to
Very
seeing you...
dramatic, smashing the little ones, though, is it?
No. You can kind of crunch them in your teeth.
That's it.
If you're going to do it the old way, you're going to have to pick yourself up, twirl yourself around your head.
That's right.
Now, that's going to be worth seeing.
Headbanging.
Now, last year was your 50th birthday. Do you find that sort of middle...
You would bring that up, wouldn't you? Just to make us feel really at home.
No, well, it's a fact, Roger. And do you find middle-aged attitudes creeping in now? Like, you listen to young people's music and go, it's too loud, I don't understand it.
No, I have to turn it up because I can't hear it.
You don't have what Pete has, though, the ringing in the ears, do you?
I don't think he has it very often. He has it when he needs it. When he doesn't want to go somewhere.
Just to get out of military
I don't want to go on tour this week. I've got tinnitus.
Oh, I see. So...
But it's gone the next week when he's sailing. That's useful.
Because when you held a 50th birthday concert at Carnegie Hall, it was you and John and Peter Entwistle and Lou Reed, and also Eddie Vedder. And after the show, Eddie trashed his dressing room, sprayed blood on it and scrawled, "This is my generation." It wasn't blood?
It was ketchup.
Oh, right.
What a cop-out.
Yeah, absolutely.
He didn't have the balls to slash his wrists. I mean, pretend rock and roller.
Oh, right. Well, I was going to ask, did you appreciate the gesture? But obviously you hold it in contempt.
No, he paid the bill, so I thought it was rather gentlemanly.
Yeah.
Of him, you know.
Was there actually ever... Did you heavily get into the breaking things yourself?
No, actually, I didn't. I used to go around mending things. It was, I used to have to work... when I started this band, I was 14 years old, and I actually literally had to build the guitars. We were so poor.
Yeah.
And to see things smashed up really went against the grain with me, so I used to just stay away from it.
So when was the first time
I used to have great fun, kind of, because Moon did it. People don't realise that when Moon smashed a hotel room up, it wasn't just wanton destruction. It was incredibly creative. And it was like an episode of 40 Towers. You know, it was extraordinary.
Why? What was it? What was his most creative one?
He'd do things like, he wouldn't just smash the TV, he would get an extension lead and have the TV on the edge of the balcony, which would then tune it into his favourite channel, and then push it over the balcony and watch it disappear on the length of this lead into the swimming pool, just to see what would happen to his programme. Incredibly creative, unless you were one of the bathers that were in the pool.
Yeah, right. Getting electrocuted.
Yes.
Yes. Yeah. So this wasn't just, you know, some pissed guy with too much money. This was art.
It really was art. I
Yeah.
mean, he went to a brothel once in I won't mention where, and he got every girl from this brothel, and he took them to a room, and they had the most amazing pillow fight and duvet fight. And
Is that what he told you?
And
We had a pillow fight. Yeah.
he previously stripped these girls naked and covered them in honey.
Yeah, we've all done that, Roger.
That's right. But then after the pillow fight, they
Yes.
were all covered in these feathers.
Yeah.
And it looked like one of those Christmas shaky toys. And he phoned me up at like 6 o'clock in the morning. He said, "You've got to come and see this room." And I went down there, and it was the most amazing sight, because he had all these girls in kind of various poses like this. You know the kind of poses they do.
Yes.
All covered in feathers.
Yeah.
And it was wonderful. Pure... I mean, if he could have sold it, it would have been priceless.
Getting it in the frame is a bugger, though, isn't it?
The girls were expensive.
Now, I've got bad news for you. This is when you go on a show called Hey Hey, It's Saturday, recorded on Friday, you're going to have a...
On Friday?
Yeah, you're going to have a horrible flashback when you see this large thing running around covered in feathers. Don't be alarmed, Keith isn't back. Well, Roger, please hang around, because there's a lot more to talk about, and also, Chris, please thank Roger Daltrey.